Good evening, people. I, Shanmugam of Mechanical B, in the Astin Martin group, with my teammates Kodishwara and Prithvi. I would like to discuss about topics like the examination will kill the students, like examinations are important in the students' academics or not. And I'm supporting it because examinations kill students' minds.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chaitanya. I am from Team Heroes, and I would like to introduce my team. These Hemant, Prashant, Chandrasekhar, Varun, and Vivek, and Sai Krishna. And so today I am giving my arguments based on that examinations are killing education.
Actually, according to me, examinations are killing people, education, and it is being. And I think examinations are not the required things to be in the student academics because most of the projects, like in engineering, they consider projects moreover than the examinations, and they are required actually. Examinations are a bit thinking that the quality of the student is important or not, he is up to the mark or not, but the quality skills are completely based on the technical terms. Like he could manage it, or he could prolong it, or he could do it. Those are all the estimations like physical manner and the mental skills, not upon the mathematics which we do every day in our notebooks.
But the calculations which we do while doing any technical work or any project, all the calculations which we do are completely mathematics. Without those basics, we cannot do a project or we cannot do any technical part of the work without those calculations. And moreover, yes, talent and knowledge on this particular topic is really important. But if there is only one person, we can test that he is having a skill or talent or not. But if there are a group of people, like some 10 to 100 people, then how can we know who is much talented? You cannot have hundreds of jobs for more number of people. We can have one or two jobs for a person whom you want to hire. And in those hundreds of people, if you want only two men, then you need to test them and you need to take the best out of them.
And according to me, like when in the interview section of TV reporter, I don't think so. They keep written examination to the people, and they would like to speak on things and like manage, give the people try to manage how the things should be done.
They will not keep exams, but they will see the ability of talking, way of speaking, and his sincerity towards his work.
But without exams, how can they know their ability or skills?
Examinations shows that ability of a person to get good job.
But examinations are putting pressure on the students. They can't concentrate on everything. What is it?
We cannot get a job by simply seeing our attitude, and we should show some work in a certificate.
But without examination also, there are some jobs out there.
Success will not comes in a single work. It should be in a step-by-step procedure. If we write exams by year by year, you will get a kind of succeed and you will get good job.
And the brilliance also be going to fail. As brilliance are also going to be failed.
Yeah, that is why we want education to be in a good way. They should be conducted exams for your technical aspects and for your grading systems, and to conclude about what you want.
Most of the people, students are coming from the Telugu background also, no?
Yeah, they should learn. They should learn.
But they do have this objective knowledge, but they can't express.
If you have subject and if you don't have ability to express the subject, and there is no good way for your learning.
Then what is saying that they are not more knowledge, but they do have knowledge, but they cannot express. So examinations are important for them.
Yeah, they should. That is what expressing is important than learning.
Expressing is
More important than learning.
learning. But examinations, I think that not to only the examination is not only to consider that they are brilliant or not brilliant. As your team said that there will be no 100% jobs for everyone.
Yeah, that is what. If you are good at academics and all those, you will be considered for the jobs.
I don't think so. If we are good at academics, like we get full marks in our medical tests, medical examinations, we will not be that great enough to do a surgery like cardiac operation and everything. We should be enough technical to see the blood, and we need to able to cut the body, and we need able to do the operation.
Without any analysis, how can a person do a surgery without any knowledge? A person could not know the whole parts, what is running in the body.
I don't think so. I'm not degrading the type, like I'm not against the education system, but I'm telling that examinations are being a side effect of these. Examinations are killing the people like students, and it's not an important thing to be in the academics.
As per you, examinations are killing people. But without any examinations, how can you know this boy is he has a knowledge and he has a student, he has an attitude. Without any examinations, how can we agree for him to a good job?
As technically, I don't think so, that because most of the people can't speak in English, but they are brilliant and they can't communicate properly. But some of the people can communicate properly and they can't get good marks. It doesn't mean that they are not good people and they are good students and we are not good students.
It depends upon their attitude, their individual attitude. Actually, examinations. Without any examination, how can we educate people? How can we express them that this is that, this is what and that is what?
As in the case of Sweden, I think so, there are no examination systems and they are everywhere projects they are given to the people.
Without
not examinations.
Okay. Without examination, how can we know their potential?
And Sweden people are told that the most payable salary people in all of the world.
It's actually we have to cross our. First of all, education is important in our life.
Yes, it's
So, can I give you a question? You crossed your inter. How many marks did you score?
It will matter with the word.
For example, I'm taking for example.
92,
What about your AMSET rank?
35,000.
If it is less than 35, in which college you may study? Generally think that you got 6,000.
Yeah.
So you may get an 80 college.
I don't know.
You may get an 80 college.
Okay.
Okay, you don't think so, but you get an 80 college. what is the difference between NIT and normal engineering college?
And it is all the things which are government organizations like government schools and government colleges.
Yes,
This is a private one, and it is being under control by JTU, which is a government college.
yes. Let me tell you the difference between those colleges, those government and these private colleges. They give, they promise that every student, every individual student can get their jobs by their final year. But here there is no rule and there is no promises.
It's never like that because in Geetham, they are like most of the people, almost 100% placement is available. It doesn't matter how we do or how we work over there and how we study. It depends upon the skills we have and the knowledge we have.
The friends said we can, by putting the examinations, the Telugu regions people are able to learn the English and they have a subject on the paper, so they will get a good marks. The Telugu region people, they can able to learn the language also by preparing for the examinations, as well as they will get good marks and getting opportunities.
Most of the people are being by-hearting the things, like most of the people are by-hearting the things to the heart and they're not actually preparing through the mind. They're not being completely understanding the process. They are being by-hearting.
But now that these examinations will bring the students who are much more talented to get a good marks and gain the subject also. So that's the reason the government is putting the examinations.
As government, it's our constitution that we have to put examinations, and I'm against it. Like, it's not important to keep the examination. We can test our abilities in many other ways than keeping an examination on paper.
By putting the examination on paper, the government can get a group of students who are much more talented. They should not show their talent in many other ways. They can also should put the subject on the paper, so they can get a main points and subject, so they can get a.
People have many talents, I accept that. But calculating the ability or talent of the people, it's not important. We can calculate the ability of the people with technical rounds, technical skills, but not about the paper. Keeping the words on the paper can't tell you the complete character and the ability, like memory power on the paper.
As your friend said that examination marks about maths. His marks says that the talent of the student.
Examinations are the criteria for the filtration of the students. Among 1000 students, if we have to filter among 200 students apart, then examination is a criteria to filter.
But sometimes, as I said, that the brilliant also can make the mistake, no? As I said before, that brilliance can also make a small mistake, so that they can be filtered. As we can say that they have subject knowledge.
Students must have both the concept as well as technical knowledge. Depends upon the student that whether he is brilliant in the technical or examination.
But I say that examination is not much more important for the students because they have many of the talents. Not only they can express in the examination mark and the subject.
Examination sometimes create a positive attitude in an individual by getting marks.
Conclude.
As I conclude that examinations are not much more important for the students who are from the background people, Telugu medium background people, so they can some technical knowledge also.
Now I will conclude that the examinations will play an important role for the students to get good jobs.